Hi everybody, welcome back. This is section 2.3, which deals with multiplication with fractions and area of a triangle. So question, how does one multiply two fractions together? Let's try it. So this is, so in general, if you have a fraction times another fraction, so let's suppose that A, B, and C, D were all numbers, any number, except that B and D cannot be 0, right? For all. And the way that we multiply, we just multiply straight across. So this would be AC over BD. Okay, so that's the general. Now let's go ahead and do an example. So 2/3 times 5 6. Okay, we would just multiply straight across. 2 times 5 being 10, and 3 times 6 being 18. And then of course we would reduce if possible. Both of these are divisible by 2, so if I divide top and bottom by 2, this would be 5 over 9. Okay. All right, let's try another one. So let's say, what if we had 3/8 times 5? But 5 is technically, it doesn't look like a fraction, but we can write it as a fraction if we write it over 1. And then we can go ahead and multiply like we normally would. So then this would be 3 times 5 across the top, which is 15. And then 8 times 1, which is 8. And that's it. Okay? Let's do some more fun examples. So let's say you have 1/2 times 3/4. If you'd like, at this point you can hit pause and try the examples on your own and then see if we get the right ones, okay? Alright, so let's go ahead and multiply. So we have 1/2 times 3/4. So that would just be 1 times 3, which is 3, and 2 times 4, which is 8. And that does not reduce. Okay? Now what if you had something like this? 32 times 72 times 1 over 40. Times 1 all over this. So what I would do, if possible, I would try to reduce and see if I can cancel anything out. So I would rewrite 32 over 27 as 8 times 4, and then 27 would be 3 times 9, and then times 72 is 9 times 8. 49 is 7 times 7. So I'm just reducing 1 over, and then this is 40 is 8 times 5. I'm not going all the way down to the primes. I'm just trying to see if I can cancel some things out so that I can make life a little bit easier for myself. So look, see this way they cancel. If one is in the numerator and the denominator, they cancel out. Why do they cancel out? Because 8 over 8 is 1. That's why. Okay, and the 9s will also cancel out. And then I don't see anything else that will. So on the top I can have 8 times 4, which is 32, times 1, right? And then 3 times 7 times 7 times 5. So what is that? So 3 times 7 is 21 times 7 again, and then times 5. So that's 3 times 49 times 5. And that is 735. So that would be it. Okay, and now in a word problem they might tell you find 2/3 of 18. So 2/3 times 18, that's the same as 18 over 1. So we can go the long way, right? We could just multiply across. So this would be 36 over 3, but then that reduces. 3 goes into 36 12 times 12. Okay. Yep, that's one way to do it. And then what about this one? If it's to the square, the square should also be up here. But this is 2/3 times 2/3, which is equal to 4/9. Okay. Alrighty. And then let's talk a little bit about the area of a triangle. So let's say we have this is base, this is height of a triangle. So the formula is area is equal to 1/2 base times height. And that's, the general formula. So let's say you have a triangle with height 10 and base 5. The area would be 1/2 times 5 times 10, right? Writing this over 1, that's 50 over 2, which is 25 units squared. Okay, so that's an example. Okay, and that really is it for this section. So again, super fun homework 1 through 62, every other odd. If you want more practice, do all the odds, and I will see you in the next video.